Warning. This video contains subjects like sexual harassment. If you are too sensitive towards that subject, please do not watch this video.
I usually use text-to-speech reader's voice for my videos, but for this specific part of video I am going to use my real voice, as it was already mentioned. In this video there is discussed sensitive subjects, and in this part I am not going to use any images, and I am starting to use clips. After I will start talking about One Piece itself. And also, this video is really personal for me. First of all, I have confession. I am a terrible person. I am absolute human garbage. I have done terrible things, and I have thought about worse things. I am a pervert. I have taken photos of other girls without their consent, and sexually harassed girl. Basically, I touched her inappropriately, and it was not accident, of course. I think age did not really matter in this case, but I think I was 15 and she was most likely 13. If you are older than that, you realize that there is big difference how 13-year-old thinks and how 15-year-old teenager thinks, and there is big difference, and I hate myself even more because of that. That was my lowest point in my life, and I hate myself because of what I have done. Next part is about how One Piece changed me, and I am not going to use my real voice anymore.
Yes, One Piece, and especially Luffy's character actually saved me as a person. I did not remember when I started watching One Piece, maybe I was not 15 yet. I had interest in girls way earlier, and I was already pervert. When first started One Piece I think I watched less than 5 minutes, and stopped because art style. I remember that main character was not introduced yet. But I give other chance. Because I watched video top 10 rage moments, and I decided I would watch all of 10 animes. Because some of them I have already seen, like Parasite, and some of them I was going to watch, or I was watching at that moment, like Naruto. So I started One Piece despite the fact I did not want it, but moment Luffy was introduced, show get 1,000 times more interesting. He was too funny. But moment I really started liking Luffy, was moment when Kabi asked, can I become Admiral, and Luffy response was, how should I know? At first I was expecting respond like, if you try you can do anything, or yeah I am sure you can do it or something like that, typical answer that most of main characters would say. It is not always bad, but I was annoyed by that, because I have seen it 1,000 times. But Luffy honestly acted like a jerk, and I thought that was funny, and I liked it. Honestly I needed someone in my life who would talk to me like that. Someone would tell me everything straight to my face, and would not sugarcoat it. Yeah, sometimes what Luffy was doing, saying was mean, and rude. Like using hostage as shield despite the fact you are bulletproof. But what Luffy was saying was not bad-hearted. But at that moment I did not care if it was bad-hearted or not, I just liked he was selfish, flawed, and most importantly author know that, and was not sugarcoating it, like how most authors try to make his characters always right, but, sometimes you think about, and realize their actions was not right. Anyways, second thing I liked about Luffy was that he had absolute trust in his crew. Like, I was not trusting Robin at Water 7 despite a fact what Luffy was thinking, but I realize Luffy can judge people's persona better than me, so next when he made deal with Law, at first I was doubtful but then I prefer to trust Luffy, and he was right. Of course Luffy is not always right, and he made these mistakes to like certain Swamp Man's case, but it makes him more interesting. I really wanted to be like Luffy. If I would be person like Luffy I did not cared if I would be as stupid as he was. Seriously, if someone would give me red button and tell me if you click it you will be like Luffy but also as stupid as him, I would push that button without a thought. I started trusting other people, and I did not cared if those people would stab me in back. It could have gone wrong because I am not as good judge of people as Luffy is, but so far it went okay. Also it helped me to make friends and became more open, and as I started to trust more people. Before that I was loner. I saw myself as lone wolf, which, now looking back, is stupid, and cringe. And most importantly Luffy was not pervert, more than that he did not cared about girls at all as it was shown in Amazon Lily arc. So as I wanted to become like Luffy. Of course I could not become exactly like him, and I could not change what I have done, but at least I can try be like Luffy. I basically did not care about girls anymore. I stopped watching 18+ videos. Despite the fact at this moment, I am out of shape, I started working out, and I was pretty okay shape. In general, if there is something good in me, it is 80% because of One Piece, 20% of course because of my parents. I am not saying I respect One Piece more than my parents, but in my personal growth One Piece had bigger role.